Hey guys, Joyful Gamer here, and today we are doing part 14 of What If Izuku was Isekai to Naruto. And also, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this What If. If you do, just hope you like it. Just enjoy, have a great day, maybe get a little bit of popcorn or something, have a little snack, why not? Just enjoy it. But anyways, of course, let's continue. And by the way, since I haven't done it in a while, the only thing I remember is kind of the ending. So, last time on What If Izuku was Isekai to Naruto? Of course. Now, I remember what last remember was Izuku using his I forgot what it was called. Wait, hold up. Let me search it up real quick. Okay, it's the Rinnegan. Got it. Of course, after Izuku used the Rinnegan to make a portal for everyone to go back, of course, people would have some questions, even 13. With everyone pretty much just getting up on Izuku, and pretty much, of course, having questions on how Karin turned like 19 years old in the span of a second when they got through the portal. And pretty much, and of course, when they made it back, they saw that the whole battlefield was littered with unconscious villains. They were all restrained. Some of them had injuries that were like bruises, nothing much. Some of them had like broken legs. Yes, yes. Of course you can't blame Izuku. He lived in a world with like ninjas and life and death situations. Can you blame the guy? No, you can't. Either way, we continue to where we left off. With Izuku saying, "Look, I'll answer your questions when we get back to you. UA, got it? Right now, it's not the best time. So everyone get near me." With everyone, of course, getting near instantly, before they were even gonna, of course, before Izuku was even gonna use the tri, not the trigram, of course, and also by the way, Hinata and Naruto are with them, so yeah. Also, I had this like little idea that would all y'all would be, what the hell? Where did that come from? Mostly, y'all might be surprised. Actually, no, not might, will. I thought it would be like a really just I don't know. For some reason, this idea just came to mind. I thought, yes, this could work, but I don't know. I'll tell you in maybe like I'll just think of it during I'm doing this part, small part. Anyways, I'll shut up and let's continue. Within, of course, pretty much before everyone was gonna teleport out of there, with all the heroes being there, saying, "You shouldn't. Don't worry, we'll help you." With the other heroes looking around, seeing that every single villain, even the Nomu, was destroyed. Like, mostly the Nomu was killed. Every other one were still, like, unconscious, just groaning and moaning in pain. With every hero just looking around, and then, of course, Nezu saying, may I ask, who has done this? With every other student looking at Izuku, with Izuku saying, I have to answer more questions. Of course, Aizawa is being better, since Karin was able to look at him, like, pretty much heal him during the process, of course. And, of course, Aizawa isn't, like, completely perfect, but, like, enough to, like, stand on his own, and walk on his own. With Aizawa saying, I'll explain later. Right now, we should just get the whole students back. Of course, Izuku is back to being, like, a 15-year-old, like, physically. Physically, he's like a 15-year-old now. With, of course, and pretty much both Naruto and Hinata still haven't noticed. With then, of course, Izuku just saying, well, I can get us there really quickly. With using my quirk, pretty much putting more emphasis on the word quirk. With, of course, Karin just going up to him, just holding on his arm, saying, come on, let's hurry up. With, of course, saying, okay, everyone get close to me. Of course, everyone did, and instantly Izuku just teleported everyone out of there, except for like 3 heroes, with most of them just being. One of them is like 13, with 13 saying, what the hell just happened? Pretty much being just utterly confused, not knowing what the hell she's experienced. With everyone just saying, "Why? What happened?" With pretty much 13 was about to say something, with instantly the doors just slamming open, with All Might saying, "Don't worry, because I am here." With 13 saying, "You're late, All Might." With All Might saying, "Huh? What happened to all the..." And of course he sees piles, pretty much every villain down on the, knocked out, of course, like I said before. And of course, trapped, pretty much have those little cuffs. Sorry, not cuffs, more like, they're all, tied up by string with a little piece of paper. And let's just say one of the villains wake up, go back to consciousness, with them pretty much trying to get untied, but he can't move. It's like his body is, not listening to him. Like, his nervous system is, shut down. Not shut down, but more like not even listening to him. Of course, he's like, "Hey, what the hell? Get me out of this goddamn thing!" Oops, sorry. With then, of course, All Might saying, "Who's the one who did this?" With, of course, 13 saying, the new student, Izuku Midoriya Uchiha Uzumaki, I think? I don't... God, that's a mouthful. I'm just gonna call him Midoriya or Uzumaki. Much easier. All Might understood saying, young Midoriya. Understood. It's like something felt odd. It's like something doesn't add up. Because he read, the little notes about Izuku just having a teleportation quirk. And, this just doesn't add up somewhere. Of course, y'all already know, but remember, different world, they don't know about him that much, yada yada yada, you get the idea. Well, then, of course, pretty much, they all we go back to Izuku's point of view, or Izuku's group point of view, to everyone instantly being at the UA, well, mostly, in the front gates. With some of them actually being a bit nauseous, like, "Oh, I think I will never do that again. I think a bit." With pretty much Mineta just being down there, just unconscious because he couldn't handle it. With everyone just confused. With Nezu saying, "Huh, so you can teleport people more than once. Why did you..." With Aizawa saying, "He has his reasons and I know why, but I'll tell you later. Right now is not the best option." With instantly everyone saying, "No, we want to learn why." They all looked older on what Karin said, other universe. With instantly Izuku and Sasuke, Naruto, and Hinata just look at Karin, with Karin just staring back, just kind of she just saying, "Oops, it just kind of slipped off the tongue." With Izuku just walking up to her and saying, "Yeah, and I'm gonna give you some punishment later." With, of course, Karin being the sadistic. I think I don't know if she's a masochist right now, but I'm guessing she is. I don't know. I don't know her personality completely. Remember, I'm guessing I don't know her complete personality. If she is, just tell me in the comments or not. But yes, either way, yes. Let's just say Karin just kind of shuddered, and most of them kind of thought that it was a fear. But of course, Bakugo, since Izuku, Karin, and Sasuke is training him, know that it's not for that. And of course, Naruto, Hinata, Sasuke, and Izuku know why, with Izuku saying, "Oh, it's not that. I'm gonna train the living hell out of you." With instantly Karin just stops shaking and just pouts, and just her arms just go sad. With everyone just looking at Karin and instantly just think, "Hey, please tell us." And pretty much all of them go through the same process of thinking, except for Katsuki saying, "Please tell us it was not the way we were thinking, what we were thinking." With Mineta saying, "Oh my god, did you two just..." Did you two actually just, with Izuku saying, if you don't shut up, I will burn this to the ground, and you will not see this? With Mineta saying, what's important about a book? With instantly Izuku saying, Kaminari, Mineta, come here. Pretty much both of them kind of got scared, so pretty much they walk saying, yes, sir. Instantly, they walk somewhere else, like not pretty far from the, not like far, but like a good distance away. With instantly Izuku just saying, open the book. Instantly, pretty much he gave it to Mineta and Kaminari, with of course Mineta kind of scared of opening the book, but then he turns it and sees like it's a paradise. I don't remember the title of the book, but yes. With instantly, they pretty much instantly, Mineta and Kaminari, well mostly Mineta, gets to the edge of the book and slightly opens it, and it starts literally, it starts lighting up like it's a holy text for them. With pretty much Mineta just reading it, like the first 2 pages, and he's like, and then he looks up saying, God is real. Thank you for the holy text. And pretty much he just kneels down saying, and pretty much looks at Izuku and just looks down and just says to the book saying, thank you, good sir. You are a saint. Pretty much like that. With Izuku saying, well, thank you, but instantly he takes away the book and both of them saying, hey. With Kaminari saying, we're just getting to the good part. With Izuku saying, like I said before, I will burn this book to the ground if you don't behave. With instantly both of them just go to the soldier position saying, yes sir, aye sir, we will behave and nothing more. Like saying, what are your orders, sir? With Izuku saying, good. Now go back and now go back to class like nothing ever happened. With both Kaminari and Naruto saying, sir, yes sir. Instantly they start running back to class. With pretty much Naruto saying, you showed them the book, didn't you? Naruto saying, yep. It's the best way to control them, or pretty much have a leash on them. With, of course, Naruto saying, wow, I didn't know you had that trickster side. Naruto, Izuku. With, of course, Izuku saying, well, I do have a bit of Uzumaki in me. Not the way you think, but yes. With instantly, everyone just noticed that these two other people that they don't know are with them, saying, wait, who are you two? With then Naruto and Hinata look back at them, saying, oh yeah, we forgot to introduce ourselves. Hi, my name is Naruto. Hi, name's Naruto Uzumaki. And I'm the older brother of Izuku here. With everyone just saying, you have an older brother? With Katsuki saying, no, not blood related, idiots. Ugh, damn idiots. And of course he starts grumbling and just starts walking away. With pretty much Katsuki saying, you still owe me that fight, god damn it, Deku! With Izuku saying, pretty much just in a sweet, sweet voice saying, Katsuki, remember what I said? With Katsuki saying, sorry, sir! And pretty much just instantly just starts sweating and just quickly just walks away without looking back. With everyone just in shock saying, what did he just say? Like in like complete shock that Izuku has got, like he is like pretty much he was able to tame Katsuki. With Izuku saying, good, remember 500 push-ups or I might bring Lee and Guy here. With Katsuki saying, dear God, please don't, please, anything but that, please, 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 please don't, please, I don't want to go through that hell, please, please, I beg of you. And pretty much just begs and prays. With Izuku saying, okay then, 20 laps around around UA then. With everyone just saying, are you crazy? Like in unison. With Katsuki saying, yes sir! Instantly he just starts running around the whole campus and everyone's seeing him. And somehow he like somehow put on his like PE clothes and just starts running around the whole campus. With everyone just shocked. And then they look at Izuku like, who are you? How did you? Izuku saying, I have my ways. But anyways, yes, I'll answer your questions, whichever you have. So, first, let's just get inside, because it's too public out here. With, of course, everyone, pretty much Izuku's group, with Aizawa and Nezu going back to the UA building, while Katsuki just running around laps. and like heavily sweating, and the only thing going through his mind saying, "I am not going through that hell again. I am not going through that again." Cause let's go do a bit of a flashback there. Okay, so this is when Izuku was still like in middle school ish. With then instantly Izuku saying, "Hey, Katsuki," or Kachan, whichever you think Izuku should call him, whatever. I'm just gonna say Katsuki for me. It's easier, but just imagine Izuku saying Kachan or whatever. Yeah. With Izuku saying Katsuki, I heard I heard you wanted to get stronger, right? With Katsuki saying, yeah. What about it, Deku? Izuku saying, "Oh, I have a good friend of mine. He's quirkless. You can say quirkless in the, but he's extremely hardworking and determined. He's also one of the best fighters that I ever know." With instantly Katsuki saying, "Huh, I'm starting to get intrigued. Please tell me more." With instantly Izuku saying, "Oh, okay then. But before I let you know, before anything else, would you like to be trained by him?" With Katsuki saying, "Yeah, sure, why not? I don't care. As long as I get strong and become the #1 hero." With instantly Izuku just smiled, that sweet smile, like to it, like how do I say? It's like that con man smile, you know? It's like the sweetest smile you can make, but the deadliest aura mixed with it, which just gave Katsuki chills up his spine. With him just thinking, with him just thinking to himself, something tells me I'm gonna regret this for the rest of my life. With, oh boy, he is not wrong. Just imagine of what Lee does. Pretty much, y'all know how Lee became so strong in taijutsu, and also how Guy is strong. With, of course, Izuku just opens the portal saying, "I'll be right back. Just sit over there and just put on some workout clothes. Got it? I'll be back in a few." With instantly he goes through the portal, and of course the portal's there. And don't worry, this is like a portal where this place is like in the forest where they are. With, of course, then instantly a few minutes later, Karin and Sasuke come up with Karin and Sasuke saying, "Where's Izuku?" With Katsuki saying, "Your husband is over there going to find someone named Lee and Guy. It's weird names, but he said they were strong, and he asked if I should train, and I asked him if I could train to get stronger, you know?" With instantly pretty much instantly, Karin just turned pale, with Sasuke just giving him that look of saying, "Have you chosen death? Like, did you are you on, you are literally, are you suicidal? You are on a suicide mission right now." With Sasuke literally going up to him saying, "Katsuki, I know we don't get along together. We're not good friends, but I do not wish death upon you. I know you are somewhat childhood-ish friends with Izuku, but I recommend you leave right now while you still have the chance." With Katsuki just thinking like he's bluffing, saying, "Seriously? Seriously, Emo?" "Yeah, like that's gonna scare me." With then Sasuke literally is trying to tell him to run for his life. With instantly he feels the type both Karin and Sasuke sense something near the portal. With, of course, Sasuke saying, "Karin, I think we may need some medical supplies." With Karin saying, "Don't worry, let me go get some right now." Of course, she's just slowly walking towards somewhere. With Sasuke saying, "I can help you get there real quick." With Karin saying, "Thank you." Instantly, he just teleports like behind her and puts his hand on her shoulder, teleports to somewhere, and Katsuki saying, "Huh? What the hell's wrong with them?" With instantly, someone with literally, I don't know what it was called, but like the green thing, like was it a leotard or a spandex? I don't know, but pretty much, yes, the little with a flat jacket. With instantly, someone yelling, "Yash! I'm here to, like, uh, embellish the fire of youth with someone. Who am I gonna train?" With pretty much looking enthusiastically, looking both ways, wondering where the person is. With pretty much Katsu saying, "Hey, bull cut, I'm right here." Pretty much pointing at himself. With instantly Lee saying, "Ah, understood, understood. You're the one that you're Izuku told me that I'm gonna train you." Yes, understood, understood. Pretty much shaking his head up and down and saying, "I don't know, like, pretty much, now get ready to, not, what was the word? Not extinguish, but it's rekindle your fire of youth. You know, pretty much the whole spiel. You know how Lee and Guy are. With pretty much before that, instantly Katsuki just sees Izuku just pushing a man in a little wheelchair out there, with the man saying, having the look of determination, saying, "So, this is the man that we are going to help train to get stronger and help his, what was it called again?" Izuku saying, "Quirk. That's what you call it in this world, remember?" With the guy saying, "Ah, yes, yes, yes. Different worlds have different things that they understand in different systems. Yes, understood. Is it okay if you can tell us the information about this world?" Izuku saying, "Yeah, I don't mind." Of course, he tells him about the system, of the hero system and villain system and things like that. And Izuku tells him that there's some things that are wrong with the system, and how people in the government kind of are like a bit, actually, are like a bit power hungry on controlling everything. So yeah, with of course Lie, Lee and Guy. I think for some reason my brain just went to Lee, trying to mix the name of Lee and Guy at the same time. I don't know why, but yes, Lee and Guy were, for some reason they for some reason Lee like had this like look up in his eyes of like fiery determination. He says, "Don't worry, young Katsuki. I shall help you make your fire of youth even stronger before and pass the system and become the greatest hero." With Katsu saying, "All right, now that's what I like." With Izuku saying, "I shall make your grave easily. I shall make your grave in a moment right now." With Katsuki saying, "Huh?" Instantly, without even able to ask, Lee grabs his arm, with the inclusion of Guy pretty much just walking with one of his arms. No, not with one of his arms. With like his one good leg, instantly, and Katsuki wasn't able to notice the guy move from his wheelchair. Instantly, they both run off. Of course, Guy was a little behind because the one leg thing, but yes, he was still able to catch up somewhat. With Katsuki saying, "What the hell did I get myself into?" Instantly, they literally made like the most toughest training ever. They literally they literally made Katsuki do like 500 push-ups, like like 100, like 300 or 200 laps to make it easier for him, and he was able to do like like the little leg lifts things over a cliff with uh spike spiky with spikes under it, let's say, and also hanging also with pretty much a rock being hung under his like legs if he ever like falls down. Also like pull-ups with like like hella heavy rocks, with pretty much just he saw, and pretty much after the whole thing, somehow Katsuki survived all of that torture, with Katsuki pretty much just slowly crawling to Karin saying, "Help me." Ugh. Instantly he just falls unconscious, with Karin saying, "He tried to warn you." Sasuke saying, Indeed I did." With of course, pretty much since Katsuki was out for the count, Lee and Guy actually thought they could explore, pretty much, not explore, yeah, explore and learn about this world. With pretty much, Izuku pretty much told them they can, but in one condition. With, of course, they said, "Why, of course, Izuku. This is your world, so it's understandable your rules." Izuku saying, Simon, yeah, but you have to change clothes. Instantly, both of them look at him like it's like they weren't here with Lee and the guy saying, with Lee just like picking his ear saying, sorry, Izuku, I didn't hear you well. I thought you said we had to change clothes. Izuku saying, pretty much just looking at them with like just a stoic face, like, and just says, yes, I did. With Lee saying, please, tell me that this isn't true. With Guy pretty much being the dramatic one, saying, "No, we shall not let we shall not." With Izuku saying, "Besides, your clothes are full of burn, and it's kind of messed up with a little bit of, you know, cuts too. So I thought you can have a new pair of clothes." With instantly both Lee and Guy saying, "Oh, okay then." With pretty much they go around pretty much learning about Japan and pretty much going to like places. And of course, like arcade movies and everything, with both Lee and Guy being Lee and Guy. With pretty much Guy was about to go get something to drink and give it to Lee, with Izuku pretty much grabbing it saying, you shouldn't do that here." With Guy saying, huh? Why? Izuku saying, remember, different world, different rules. With Guy saying, yes. And Izuku saying, besides, I don't want to meet drunk Lee again for a while. With Lee saying, huh? What do you mean? With pretty much Izuku just saying, pretty much just slowly going to him and just patting his shoulder saying, you know when you fought a man with the bone genkai, I don't know how to say it, fuck, genkai, pretty much the special jutsu. I'm just gonna say special jutsu because I cannot pronunciate it. Pretty much, yes. With pretty much Lee saying, yes, because of a special chocolate that Master Guy, Sensei Guy, told me to eat, and only in case of emergencies. It's a bit hazy, but I do remember it pretty well. Izuku saying, about that. Pretty much Izuku just whispers to him that the special chocolate was actually, like, had like, alcohol, and he was pretty destructive. And once when he tried to drink with him, Naruto, and his other friends, he kind of destroyed a house just by being drunk. With Lee pretty much just his eyes bulging out like in a comedic fashion, and just goes pale, saying, "I did that? How unuseful of me! I will go through 550 push-ups and 1,000 laps around this city." Like 500 laps around the city, or whatever you can think of, really. With Izuku saying, sorry, Lee, mostly when you get back home, okay? With pretty much everyone just looking at Lee like he's crazy, but some of them kind of give him like a look saying, like, he's determined to be a hero, I can see that. And some of them respected him like that, you know? So they kind of got the wrong idea, but but you, for like the better, you know what I mean? With pretty much, everything went well, pretty much they enjoyed their stay for a little bit, and pretty much went back home with like smiles on their faces. With instantly Zuko saying, hey Katsuki, I have good news for you, buddy. Katsuki just still kind of laying there since his muscles don't work. Like his muscles really don't work. Like he can barely move anything. The only thing he can do is talk and look up in the stars in the woods. With him being filled with bandages like on his arm, his ribs, pretty much his like torso, legs. You get the idea. Izuku saying, you are going to train with them for 1 more week. With instantly, Katsuki just went pale. The only thing he's saying, dear God, how will I live? At this rate, I'm gonna die. Oh, fuck. Instantly, we go back to the present with Katsuki saying, I'm not gonna go through that 1 week of hell. This shit is way better than just going through that shit. Fuck that. Of course, we go to where pretty much the whole class was continuing, and pretty much like nothing ever happened. Pretty much they're on their seats, learning from Aizawa, and pretty much everyone's just like looks at Izuku, Karin, and Sasuke, with pretty much Hinata and Naruto being in the back, just like drinking tea, with Naruto actually like taking a few, with both Naruto and Hinata taking a few notes from this world, you know? And also, pretty much after that, when school ended, with Aizawa saying, "Ah, yes, I almost forgot to tell you, everyone. Here." With pretty much everyone just waiting there, just, sorry, let me redo that. With Aizawa, with pretty much school ending, Aizawa says, "Oh, wait, before anyone gets up, please wait on your seats." With everyone waiting, instantly, a piece of paper instantly just gets in front of them with a little bit of a yellow orangish blur passing through, going past them. With Izuku saying, "Look, big bro, I think you're losing your touch because I was able to tag you." With pretty much Naruto saying, "No, you didn't." With instantly Izuku just disappearing and just saying, "Yes, I did." Pretty much being behind him with Naruto saying, "Damn it." Izuku saying, "This time I won. You're gonna have to do the dishes." With Naruto saying, "You don't even do the dishes anyway." Izuku saying, "Do so. Do so." Naruto saying, "No, you don't." "Yes, I." With Izuku pretty much repeating, saying, "Yes, I do. No, you don't. Yes, I do." Pretty much, like sibling things. With everyone just sweat drops. With one of the students saying, "Is this how they always are sometimes?" With with Hinata saying, "Yeah, sometimes." But I don't see. But in a way, it's kind of adorable how they fight. This is how they just enjoy each other's company. With pretty much, of course, everyone just kind of is not going to question it. But of course, they go back to the paper that they were given and see about the dorms. With then pretty much they see about like permission slip to like go to the dorm system in UA. With everyone confusing with Uraraka saying, but UA never didn't have dorms though. With of course Aizawa saying, now you do, now we do. Sorry. So you just get these prepared before the sports festival. And Aizawa says, looks at Izuku saying, and Izuku, remember, do not use with Izuku saying, yeah, flying thunder god technique, yeah. I get it, I know. Buzzkill. Aizawa instantly just had a bit of a tick mark on his forehead, just saying, I'm going to strangle that kid one day, I swear. But anyways, he gets back his composure and pretty much saying, you have it until the end of the week. End of class. And this is where we end class. Good. See you soon. Of course, instantly Izuku and everyone leave with Izuku just staying back saying, so, does Nezu want me to explain everything to him? With instantly a word, someone saying, well, yes, I would like a couple of explanations, and also I have a few questions to ask about. With Izuku saying, oh boy. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and we skip ahead instantly to the dorms. And of course, everyone in class 1A is there. With then Izuku saying, "So we're finally here. Good. Took a while." And of course, Aizawa saying, "Yeah, but thanks to you, we were able to pretty much complete it in time, way earlier than originally made." Izuku saying, "No problem. Also, were you able to make the things that I asked for?" And also for and pretty much Sasuke asked, "Did you also complete mine?" With Aizawa saying, yes, I was able to admit your girlfriend to the school as a new nurse, or nurse in training, or whatever, or doctor, whatever, since she's technically already a doctor in your world. And with Izuku saying, one of the best, too, besides, next to Karin. With, of course, Karin just holding on to Izuku's arm, and just grabbing, and also, yes, but then every other student there, let's just say same as canon, they were able to get in class, pretty much get to the dorms. With everyone like that, everyone there just with packages, pretty much with their like luggage and stuff to move in. With everyone instantly good. With then everyone just looks at Izuku, Karin, and Sasuke. With pretty much everyone looks at him saying, where's your with Kirishima saying, where's your stuff? With Izuku saying, oh, right here. Pretty much instantly just shows a scroll. With then pretty much everyone confused saying, huh? Is that it? Wow, you got very little stuff. With Izuku saying, oh, no. This is this is a ninja tool. It's called a storage scroll. You want to see how it works? With everyone confused, but then, of course, curious, just shake their head. Everyone just confused of how so many stuff is able to be held on that small little thing. With instantly, Izuku just pretty much opens it and just pretty much puts it on the ground, puts chakra on it, and then instantly he just looks like it's grabbing something and just pulls out a luggage, like a full-on luggage. With everyone just shocked, saying, "Huh?" Instantly, of course, Izuku was able to pull out another luggage. This time it is Karin's. With then instantly everyone shocked, saying, "How are you?" With Izuku saying, "Oh, it's just a storage scroll. This is what ninjas use if you have, you have too much stuff to carry and stuff like that. It makes things easier." And of course, he was able to put the stuff back. With then instantly, let's just say Mina was able to notice something, and then she was able to notice something with a little bit of a glow on their fingers, like wedding rings, like wedding finger rings, whatever it's called. With pretty much instantly, she looks down on their hands, which they're both holding, and they see a wedding ring. Well, both of them have wedding rings. With Mina saying, "Oh, are you both of you dating, or did one of you engage?" Pretty much Izuku saying, "Oh," and pretty much looks at their hands and pretty much pulls it up and sees both the little wedding rings. Izuku saying, "Oh, we're already married." With Karin just shaking her head like saying yes, like in agreement, with a huge giant smile. With everyone shocked to the core with this. Mostly both Uraraka and Kirishima. With pretty much either saying, but aren't you young? Aren't you 15 years old?" With Izuku saying, technically in this world we are, but in reality, I'm not. We're pretty much all of us are 19 right here. With everyone shocked and stupefied. With Kaminari saying, "Oh, cool. So how are you 15?" Izuku saying, "Oh, it's kind of the thing between worlds is like they have different it's kind of complicated, but think of it as different times, you know? That's the best way I can explain it. It just works differently. Each world can affect the body differently. With everyone kind of just accepting it but still kind of like still trying to like absorb all of this. With Izuku saying, "Anyway, I'm going to my room." With with pretty much everyone just dumbfounded, with both Sasuke and Sakura there just walking to their room. With instantly one of them shake their heads, with Mineta saying, "Whoa, that girl's really beautiful." Instantly he stops when there's like a throwing knife thrown next to his face, literally a kunai that was thrown next to him. He just stopped and just started shaking with a face saying, "I shall shut up now." With Sasuke saying, "Do you want to continue that sentence?" With, of course, Mineta saying, "Just the only thing he can just do is just shake his head slowly, like in complete fear." With then pretty much everyone just shocked at what Sasuke did. With Mineta saying, "That is not something to do for a classmate." With, of course, instantly everyone just kind of yells and like arguments like that. With Sasuke just saying, "Let's just get going, Sakura." With Sakura just smiling, saying, "Mm-hmm." Of course, they were able to find their rooms and everyone put their stuff there. Instantly, both Izuku and Karin and pretty much we go to Izuku and Karin just getting their stuff ready for their rooms. With then instantly they hear a knock at the door. With both instantly Kirishima and what was Jiro, oh, Jiro, with Izuku pretty much opening the door saying, "Oh, Kirishima, Jiro, what's up?" With pretty much Kirishima and Jiro are confused on seeing Karin in the same room as Izuku. But pretty much Jiro kind of figured out, kind of like understood since, married. Kaminari still kind of felt this jealousy, but he had to shake it off, saying, "Oh, we kind of wanted to do this thing that we all, meet each other, what we all both like, and, get to know each other." Izuku saying, "Yeah, sure, I'm down." Karin? With Karin saying, "Mm-hmm, let's go." With, of course, they go with instantly saying, "Oh, I kind of want to invite some." Oh, I think they were supposed to. Wait, I think I was also. Someone was supposed to be here for in a while ago. Why? Wonder why they're late. With instantly they hear a knock. Everyone hears a knock at the door. With then instantly both Karin and Izuku and of course Kirishima and Jiro go down the stairs and open the door. And that's when they see Naruto and Hinata. Mostly with Naruto having a lot of with a lot of lipstick, like kisses around his face. And some maybe on his neck. With Izuku just looking at Naruto and then Hinata back at Naruto and then like the thing, with instantly just smirking saying, "Oh, you should have told me you were having your own special time. I would have waited." Naruto saying, "No, no, 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 needed to wait." Also, it was kind of weird since 15-year-old body. Ugh. It took a while for me to adjust because I kept misjudging my jumps and I kind of skidded and hit my face. Izuki saying, "Yeah, it'll take you a bit. It's like that at first, but don't worry, you'll get used to it. Now come in." And also, Naruto, big bro, I think you should clean your face. Wait, Naruto saying, yeah, I think that's a good idea." With of course Izuku just giving him like a little like napkin to like clean his face. With pretty much of course they both Naruto and Hinata go inside. With pretty much everyone just going to this main room, with everyone just sitting in a circle, with Izuku and Naruto, Hinata, and of course, surprisingly, Sasuke is there. And of course, Izuku says, "Let me guess, Sakura forced you to be here." And Sasuke is just doing the famous humph. And Izuku saying, "Of course." So, who goes first? With, of course, no one knowing, with instantly Izuku saying, "Oh, actually, I forgot something." Instantly, he takes out a little scroll. Everyone curious of what he's going to take out. Instantly, he takes out a bottle of sake. Sake. I don't know how to say it. Sake? Yeah, I think it's sake. 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 I'm just trying to figure out how to pronounce it. With everyone in the My Hero Academia verse. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. There. Oh, oops. There we go. Sorry. With pretty much everyone in the My Hero Academia verse, like, shocked and surprised, except for, of course, the Naruto verse, with Naruto saying, "Oh, luckily I was able to bring cups. Not just for us, there are some people if they want to try it too." With pretty much everyone shocked and dumbfounded, of course, Ida saying, pretty much just being Ida saying, like with the chops and stuff, saying, you should, teenagers should not be able be drinking this stuff. It is for adults, and you are being irresponsible." With Izuku saying, "This isn't the first time we drank this." With instantly, everyone was kind of like shocked again. With, of course, me saying, "When did you drink this?" Izuku saying, "Remember, different world, different rules." With, of course, let's say Mineta saying, "If you don't mind me asking, what are the rules of that world?" With everyone surprised and shocked and looking at Mineta, with Mineta saying, "What? I'm genuinely curious. Isn't everyone else?" With everyone just saying, just shaking their head in agreement. With instantly Asui just saying, "I'm just surprised that you're not saying something pervy." With Mineta saying, "Well, now that you mention it," with Izuku saying, pretty much Izuku just pulling out the book and just pretty much making a little bit of flame in his hands. With Mineta saying, just looking at him, just begging, he's saying, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Like praying to dear God. With Izuku saying, good. Instantly, he just throws the book to him, with Mineta catching it like it was like a dog catching its treat. With Mineta just opening it slowly, and the like the bright of the holy text begins. With everyone just looking at the book, and then looking at Izuku saying, "What is that?" With Izuku saying, "If you want, if you're curious, just go ahead and read it. I already read most of the series. It's besides everything, besides the let's say, hmm, being extremely specific, the story's pretty good. Actually, it's not bad. I actually made some books too on my own on that world too. Not just me, but also Naruto over here, my big bro over here too. With pretty much everyone looks at Naruto and Hinata, with Hinata and Naruto just drinking the sake, with also Sasuke and Sakura. With of course Karin drink like taking little sips, not completely. With instantly, uh, everyone just got even more curious about the whole like the six people. Sorry, yeah, six people in the room. With pretty much Kirishima saying, pretty much they were pretty much they asked about themselves, like Kirishima asking uh, Mina, or Mina asking Katsuki. You get the idea. Like everyone like tells about themselves, like stuff like that. With pretty much they get to Izuku and Karin. With pretty much one of the girls asks, "So how did you meet Karin?" With Izuku just both Karin and sorry, everyone stops like about like stops like from like about to drink their like little cup of sake. Instantly, they just look and just set Izuku. Everyone stops with Izuku asking, "Are you sure you really want to know?" With everyone looking at each other, with every with one of the girls saying, with one of the guys saying, "Yeah, we're curious of how you met someone that you truly love, you know, and you don't have to say anything if you want to." With Yuzuku just sighing and just looks at Karin, and they're like having this like in-depth conversation, like they're like having like a conversation with their eyes, you know, with pretty much Izuku saying, "Is it okay if I tell them about what happened?" With Karin saying, "I think it's okay. I don't really mind, but you should ask Naruto and Sasuke and everyone else." Izuku just nods his head, saying, Pretty much nods his head in agreement. With them, pretty much looks at his Naruto, pretty much having the same conversation. With Naruto agreeing. With then, of course, same conversation with Sasuke and Sakura. Of course, both of them agreeing. With then everyone confused, with Izuku saying, "Okay, I'll tell you the story." But then we skip to the next part, to where all of them are shocked to hear about how Karin was like a slave, pretty much about to be sold by people that corrupted in that world, but Naruto was able to save her. And about the killing and survival about someone named Haku and Zabuza. Pretty much everyone was in shock. And one of the people said, "So you're villains?" With everyone looking up, with Kaminari just looking them at the questioning look. Izuku saying, pretty much Izuku asks, "So, let me ask you, what do you think villains are?" Pretty much Kaminari saying, simple. They do bad things. They kill people. They hurt people, and they do things for their own needs. With Izuku, just kind of does like this chuckle. It wasn't like an evil chuckle. It was like a chuckle, like, "You're too naive. You know that." It's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but Izuku just says, saying, "The world isn't like black and white. It really isn't. The world's gray. Really gray." With everyone confused on what he means, with Izuku saying, "Right now you may not understand this, but there's a reason to everything. The actions that the person takes, of why they say take it. Some of them, yes, some of them are truly evil. Yes, I understand that. And some of them might have noble intentions. With with one of the heroes, one of the groups saying, "How can a hero, how can a villain do something noble?" With Izuku saying, "Hmm, I don't know. Maybe someone has to kill a certain somebody to stop a certain war." With everyone shocked and just look at him saying, "Huh?" With Izuku looking at Sasuke, with everyone just looks to where he's looking, and he sees Sasuke just looking at his sake, his like drink, alcoholic drink, sitting there, just still, and Sakura is just leaning on his shoulder, saying, "It's okay, don't worry, everything's fine." Everything's in the past. Like, she's like mumbling, like only for him to hear, like quietly. With Izuku just saying, "So, Sasuke, can I tell him?" With Sasuke just saying, "Sure, whatever, do whatever you want." Of course, he was gonna get up, but then Sakura just stopped him. With then, of course, Sasuke saying, "Fine, I'll stay here. Just don't do, just Izuku just shakes his head in agreement, saying, "Yeah, I understand." But then pretty much everyone just kind of feeling this atmosphere of depression, with pretty much Izuku saying, "So, you want to know, so you think people that just kill for their no reason or anything, not everyone's like that." Izuku pretty much just sits with one like leg, like the leg, like on the one leg on the ground with one arm like on his knee. Pretty much Izuku saying, "There's always reasons for people's actions." With Izuku saying, one may have one of the toughest times they have. They try to do good things. They try to get a regular job, but they're not able to keep up with, like, debt, everything, Someone must be low on money to give their family members or their loved ones medicine or something, like the things they need. Or sometimes you may have to do the greatest sacrifice for the noblest cause. With everyone confused of why he said that last part, with Izuku saying, "If you want to know about the truth," with instantly his Sharingan into like the infinite, like infinite shotting, infinite. Yeah, sorry, let me search it up real quick. About his turn. Sorry, his internal Mangekyo slowly like shifts, like slowly turns. With Izuku saying, "Then you must see through my eyes." Instantly, everyone teleported to a room that's blank. There's only two people in front of them, with Izuku and Sasuke. Pretty much Sasuke just sitting where he still was, with Izuku saying, "I recommend you to all of you to stand up to have a better view." With instantly everyone listens to him, Izuku going back saying, "Here." And of course he kind of like takes away most of like the blood and death, like the blood, and also like makes it less gory than it originally was. And instantly they see about Itachi murdering and killing every one of them, every single last clansman. Of course, with seeing little Izuku running towards like the place, and the place that it was running past to was empty, so there was no bodies, no nothing. But then going through the door, they see someone dead. Two, no, three people. A man, a woman, and a child. With Itachi being in front of him. And pretty much the same thing as I said to when Izuku got his Sharingan. With then pretty much same thing as canon happened. Same, not canon, but pretty much same thing as what I said before. Itachi asking him a question and pretty much getting the two eyes out of the child and pretty much gives it to Izuku. And pretty much they see the reaction of Izuku getting an eye, the Sharingan, with pretty much a little bit of blood tearing down his eyes. And pretty much everyone with Izuku just stopping the, you know, I forgot what it was called, but like pretty much the ninjutsu. So yeah, with everyone just breathing heavily and like on their knees, with one of them saying, "He's a villain. He's a murderer." Izuku saying, "Yes, he's a murderer, villain, whatever you like to call it." But that's only half of the story. You haven't seen the full truth. With everyone looking at him and shocked saying, "There's more?" Izuku saying, "Don't worry. I was able to modify the memory where you didn't have to see the whole thing. It was much, much more gruesome than that. With everyone just looking at Izuku, with one of them asking, "Did you went through that?" Izuku saying, both of us. Pretty much, like he like waves his head, like points his head like to a direction where they see Sasuke just drinking with Sakura, just being quiet and listening. With then Izuku pretty much saying, "This is the first part before you learn the whole truth. You may be thinking that he should be stopped, murdered, killed, put in jail, put in the highest cell or toughest prison to keep the world safe." And pretty much some of them agree and shake their heads in agreement. With Izuku saying, "Sadly, the world isn't like that. The world isn't straightforward and has shown of what they true," like he does a little air quote thing saying true meaning, whatever the world calls it. The cruel irony is that he was able to save the village. With everyone looking at him saying, "Are you crazy?" With Ida saying, "He murdered an entire civilization of innocent people." With Izuku saying, "Yes, some innocent, but not all of them were." With some of them confused, with Sasuke saying, "It'll be better if we show you the rest, or the full truth." Izuku saying, "Do the same thing and look into my eyes." And instantly, the Genjutsu, instead of where they left off about Izuku and stuff like that, they showed he showed them the memories of Itachi about everything, about the coup attempt and pretty much trying to take back their land, and pretty much thinking that they should be the rulers of this village. And pretty much Izuku adding saying, and pretty much pauses there at that time with Izuku saying, "Would you do you know what would happen if Itachi didn't do what he did?" Would some of them look at Izuku with Ida saying, "What would have happened?" Izuku saying, "Well, since ninja and all, this would have happened." Instantly, he just snaps his fingers, and it shows the life of Konoha. Pretty much people in fear, some living on the streets, begging for food, even maybe just a little bit of cash. Some steal food from other places, and there's like people that rob areas. On the other side, there's people that just live rich lives and stuff like that. But they were mostly Uchiha, nothing less. And it looked like there were some civilians that looked like slaves. And then they look up in the mountains where it looks like the face of the father of Sasuke. I forgot what his name was, but pretty much yes, that. With pretty much they see the man happy and proud saying, "This is true. This is the way that the village should be." With everyone just shocked, seeing as everything in just chaos, pain, despair. Pretty much
the girls kind of start tearing up, seeing that they see like a family member just die in front of their children, with the children the only thing just sitting there. Nothing. No sadness and nothing. Their eyes are just empty. No emotion. They can't even see a glint of light of emotion or humanity. With Izuku saying, this is probably what would have happened if Itachi didn't do what he do. Yes, I understand that he killed so many people. I understand that he did something he shouldn't, but it wasn't his idea. He's someone that tried to avoid the whole confrontation. With everyone looking at him, just with one, pretty much Izuku pretty much takes a small glance at them and sees like they say it's like their eyes are telling them to continue. With Izuku saying, "Are you sure you want to continue? It gets tougher from here. We can stop if you want." With pretty much one of them saying, pretty much all of them saying, "We want to continue." With Izuku saying, "Okay then. I didn't say I'd warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you." Izuku just snaps again, showing the idea, showing everyone of what pretty much the confrontation about Itachi and giving the plans to the Hokage, with the Hokage saying, "Itachi, please set up a meeting so we can at least try to get peace agreements." Pretty much like, like try to get peace, try to get at least give them a bit more land and also a bit more freedom. Pretty much everything, like pretty much to discuss. The council, but pretty much, of course, they see all of like the people, like Donzo and everything, with pretty much Kaminari asking, "Who's the guy with the bandages?" With Izuku just instantly, everyone just looks at Izuku. With Izuku just like clenching his fist where blood starts seeping out. With Izuku saying, "That's the bastard that did all this. At least the man, the piece of shit, goes to hell. A place where he deserves to be at." With Izuku just saying that with such venom, a type of anger that no one has ever seen on Izuku's face. With then pretty much everything goes the same way as canon. With then pretty much Danzo saying that you have to like with the execution of the Uchiha clan. And pretty much the idea about if he doesn't do it, he goes against his ideals. With pretty much everything goes the same way as canon, showing about Shisui dying and giving him his last eye, everything. With everyone just tearing up and tearing down, and they just start crying. With one of them saying, "He didn't deserve this." With then Lita saying, "Is that why you named your hero name is Itachi? To honor him?" With Izuku saying, "Yes, I want to honor him. I don't want his name to go down in history as the traitor or anything. He deserves a better life. He deserved happiness. But he threw it away for the future. A brighter future. That he had confidence. And it was a risky gamble for him, not gonna lie." With instantly all of them look at him saying, "Did it happen then?" With one of them saying, "Was the future able to happen?" Izuku looks at them with a pure and genuine smile, saying, "Of course. We lost a few good people on the way, though, but it happened. We were in an era of peace there, thankfully. No one can get hurt now. Not as bad as bandits, but, you know." with everyone just smiling, and also like this tribulation. I don't know what tribulation means, but I thought of it saying with this like tribulation of like this idea, like this gave them like a whole new perspective of the world. Like, yes, bad things happen, but there's a reason why. Some people might be in a tough spot. Some people do it for no reasons. There's always a different angle to look at something. You can't look at it from just one angle. There's always a reason why they do it. With, of course, you saying, there, and that's all you have to know about that. Any more questions? With one of them, pretty much, with commenters saying, what's your biggest secret? With Izuku saying, what? With instantly, Karin saying, with Izuku just looking back at Karin, with Karin just saying, pretty much just smiling. With Izuku, with Naruto saying, oh, you're gonna tell them now? Are you sure about that? With Sasuke saying, what are you talking about? With Izuku saying, oh yeah, I never told you since I never got the, I kind of forgot about that. Do you know what? Do you remember why I always leave like in like every like 3 weeks with Karin? With Sasuke saying, no, but I do know what you're doing. I do know what you mean, yeah. You always leave every 3 weeks, I don't know why. With Izuku saying, well, the thing is, I kind of have a son. With everyone just shocked and just says, what? And that's where I'm gonna leave it off. I hope you all enjoy. I hope you have a good day, good night, good afternoon, wherever y'all are. Take care. And I hope you kind of like the little twist I added at the end. I was thinking of doing that, so. And yes, I'm going to continue it. Anyways, bye.